So welcome back to my new video. So today we have a topic is drug. So today we will discuss about the drug abuse. Basically we have a topic drug abuse. So what are the drugs? Drugs are the mood alternating substance. These are the, let me write, mood alternating substances. Mood alternating substances. Okay, so we have the three kinds of drugs: sedatives, hallucinogens, and opioids. So what are sedatives? Sedatives are the kind of drugs. It is a kind of drug which cause we can say it induce a sleep, induce inducing sleeping. Inducing sleep means it increase our sleeping hours. It induces sleep, drowsiness, and it reduce also the heartbeat, blood pressure. It feel a relaxation, and many things. So next we have hallucinogens. Hallucinogens is we can say also a kind of drug which will cause on it which will cause, or we can change emotions. It will change directly emotions and feelings of a person. Change emotion and the feeling of a person. Changing emotions, feeling. And in hallucinogens it affect directly on our imaginations. It we can say it cause on imagination, like we are imagining a sound is moving. We are imagining images are moving. We are imagining a door is moving, door is running. So it affect on a central nervous system, on a part which will imaging part of a central nervous system. It directly affect on that. And opioids are, we can say it causes uh, cause an analgesic. It cause an analgesic. Analgesic, what it means a pain reliever. Analgesic means pain releaser, releasing pain or pain releaser. It's called analgesic. And it also affect on, we can say it directly affect on central nervous system. It depressed means depressed. It depressed our central nervous system. Depressed. It depressed our central nervous system. Okay. It directly depressed our central nervous system. So now first we will talk about the opioids. So opioids we have, firstly we have opioids. So what are opioids? Opioids are a group of chemical get from poppy plant. Okay, get from the poppy plant. Now what is poppy plant, where it is formed, what is this? So first we will say where the poppy plant is grown. So poppy plant is a kind of plant which is grown in Afghanistan. Okay, it is grown in Afghanistan. Grown in Afghanistan. Poppy plant is grown in Afghanistan, and it is we can say the scientific name of poppy plant is Papaver seminiferum. Seminiferum. So this is the scientific name of the poppy plant. And poppy plant contain a part called pods. Poppy plant has a part called pods. When we are cutting that pod in the center and the middle, when the pod is cut, it releases a milky like substances, milk like liquid, which is called milk like liquid. It releases the liquid like milk, called latex of the poppy plant. It is called the latex of the poppy plant. Spots release a milk-like substance or liquid called the latex of the poppy plant, and it is also called opium. It is also called opium. So when opium, when this opium, when we are, wait, when we are refining the opium, when opium is refined, okay, when it is, we can say cleaning or refining, when the opium is refined, from this opium we get a chemical called morphine. It is a highly addictive drug. Highly addictive. It is a highly addictive drug. It is a highly addictive drug. So morphine is used to relieve moderate to severe pain, and it remains active in the blood streams up to 6 to 7 hours, approximately up to 6 to 7 hours, and it directly acts on the central nervous system and relief from the pain. But when it is taken as an overdose, it can also cause a side effect. It also have a side effect when it is taken overdose. So main side effect we have coughing, nausea, vomiting, and sweating, and many more. So morphine, when morphine has been, when morphine is uh, acylated, when morphine is acylated. Now what is mean by acylated? When morphine is acylated means acylation group, means addition of acylation group of the morphine. When acylation group, which we have, CH3CO. This is the acylation group. When it is added with morphine, when it is added with morphine, then we will get a chemical called heroin. We will get a chemical called heroin. Heroin is a diacetyl morphine. We can say it is a di diacetyl morphine. It is a diacetyl morphine, and it is, or we can say it is a semi-synthetic derivation of morphine. It is a semi synthetic derivation of a morphine. So that is called the heroin. So heroin is a bitter, you can say bitter or crystalline and liquid white substance white color substance. Heroin is a diacetyl morphine, and it is a bitter crystalline and a white color substances, which is taken in, how humans are taken. So it is taken in by snorting, by a nose, by breathing, and it is also taken by injection. We have two ways of the taking heroin. First we have snorting. It is taken by snorting, and injection. We have two ways: snorting and injection. So when a patient is taking heroin, it's directly affect on the central nervous system. It calms down. It means it work also as we can say it relaxes, it releases the pain. It also work as a analgeric. It also work as an analgeric. And another thing that is about the heroin is, so another thing that is, when a patient or when any person is taking the heroin drug by snorting or by injection, so it will, we can say it depressed, we can say it depressed it depressed the CNS, depressed the CNS. And what is the effect of depressing CNS? It slow down the function of body. Slow down functions. It slow down the functions of your body. It is, we can say, it work as a depressant. When we are calling a depressed CNS, we can say depressant. Depressant. It slow down the function or it work as a depressant. And one thing about the morphine, morphine is also, we have a two ways. Morphine is also effective, it's also dangerous for us, but it is also very important. Why it is important? So when morphine when the morphine is taken, when morphine is taken, usually used by patients when doctors are doing surgeries or any other treatments, like we can say kidney transplant or any other, we can say, diseases, having lung cancer and many other we have. So basically on that time doctors are using doctors, not patients, are using morphine drug to be relaxed, to be, means to be not feel as a pain. So morphine is also, we can say, work as a analgesic, means it releases the pain. It also work as a analgesic. So now the one point more, that is about the opioids. So when these drugs, when the drugs is going in our body, when we are taking in, how it are affecting. So the affecting, the receptors are present in our body for affecting, for taking stimulus. So the effectors, receptors, sorry, the receptors are present in brain. One place is brain, where the opioid receptors are present, and another we have a digestive system part is gate. So these are the two places in our body where opioid receptors are present. So now we have a topic, another topic, another kind of a drug, which is cannabinoids. So cannabinoids are a group of chemicals which interact with the cannabinoid receptors. These are basically a group of chemicals which interact with the cannabinoid receptors. So these, the cannabinoid receptors are just only present in the brain, only brain. And how these cannabinoids are formed, how, from where the cannabinoids are coming. So these are found by a plant called cannabis sativa or the cannabis indica plant. Mostly in the books it is written cannabis sativa, but usually we also say a cannabis indica plant or cannabis sativa. Both are the correct names. So cannabis sativa plant release the cannabinoids. This plant, can cannabis sativa or cannabis indica plant, is used to make many products. We can say it is a multitasking plant which is used to make many products, which includes means obviously it will include drugs. So which includes marijuana, which is released from the top leaves of the female plant of can, cannabis cannabis sativa. Female top leaves of female plant of cannabis sativa. And then another we have, this is the first product that we just made. Then we have charas, which is made from latex of the cannabis sativa plant, which is made by the latex of this plant. And third we have ganja, which is released or which is formed from the unfertilized female inflorescence dried unfertilized female inflorescence. And then we have hashish or bhang. Hashish and bhang are both are called the same. Hashish and bhang are both same word, we can say, meaning same. And these are formed from a fresh dried leaves, and it acts slowly. Bhang or hashish, it acts slowly in our body, but marijuana and churs, these both, it affect very in a permanent, it effect, it highly affect it means according in the comparison of the bhang, it this affects or this acts very fastly. Compared to bhang, it affects more fastly than the bhang or hashish. So what are the effects of these marijuana, charas, ganja, bhang, hashish? What are the effects? These are the highly hallucinogens. These are highly hallucinogens when we are taking these drugs. These all are the drugs. These all are the drugs. So when we are taking these drugs, when we are taking these drugs, so these drugs directly affect. It also affect in a central nervous system, and it also affect the cardiovascular system. Cardiovascular system means it increases our heartbeat, it increases our blood pressure, and it uh, causes disease in our body. It causes a lot of disease in our body. So these are the effects, and these drugs like charas, ganja, and marijuana are generally taken by as inhalation and injection. Injection means eating by eating, and inhalation by breathing. Also means taking smoke. It is also taken by smoke, and we can say by taking snorting, we can say. And marijuana, this one marijuana, it is a short term memory loss also. By these all, not marijuana, but when we are taking these all, there's a side effect is they have the means short term memory loss. We can lose our memory by taking this. We are also lost our memory. What we are doing, we don't know on that time. And these are used also commonly used to illicit drug in the United States. These are also used illicit drugs in the United States, and it can be obtained from a flower, stems, and leaves. Sorry, these are obtained. We can say these are obtained from the flowers. I have written top leaves, and these are also released from the obtained from the flowers, roots, stems of the cannabis indica plant or cannabis sativa plant. So that is all about today. Hope you have enjoyed this lecture. See you in the next video.